He's gone woke. The Quartering has gone full woke and is doxing people and calling on his viewers to flag down anybody who leaves a negative review on his comment, and not just the woke weirdos. It's just anybody who doesn't like his coffee is begging to be flagged down off the internet. I kind of wish I'm only half joking. I don't think he's gone full woke, but he is using his 1.8 million YouTube channels to go to Amazon to flag down anybody who even says his coffee is overpriced and not that good. And it's not even to say it's not good, it's just overpriced. Like, imagine the absolute soy required to reach out to your YouTube audience, to go to Amazon, to flag down somebody who left a review saying your stuff is way overpriced for what you get. Which I'm pretty sure is against Amazon's TOS, but we're not going to touch that one. And he also complains about anybody who does it to him, but he is 100% going to do it to anybody else who doesn't bend the knee and suck at the quarter pounder's teat is going to get flagged off the internet, in his own words. And then he goes on some diatribe where he reads the entire thing, and it's like, bro, none of that is wrong. It's all actually factually correct. None of the statements in this review are incorrect at all. And it reads like a normie wrote a review on something that they paid $100 for freeze-dried strawberries for. They're like, why did somebody buy this? But this entire video is actually hilarious. And every point I have made is in this video. None of it is fabricated. He says it all himself. The guy who is $300,000 in debt to start a coffee company. Look, if you have a YouTube channel and you start getting successful, stick to YouTube. I'm double thinking. I don't think any YouTuber has successfully created a second career not related to YouTube. But I am actually going to go through this video and I'm going to destroy the Quartering because this one's actually kind of funny here.
A lot of people, it's kind of become a meme on this channel of like,
You are the meme, Jeremy. You're the meme.
Under attack. Like, I get that. And I also understand that I'm probably one of the most annoying people.
See, even he knows that he is annoying with the grift, and it doesn't matter because nobody else is going to buy your stuff. Everything you have is because of your channel, not because you make good coffee, not because people like your $20 bags of freeze-dried strawberries that you can get for $4 at a grocery store, okay?
Imaginable when it comes to, pushing things, like my coffee or,
Yes, you make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do 5 videos a day and a live stream, and nobody still wants to buy your coffee. Like, I don't think you get the image, bro. The autism is kicking in. And I kind of noticed this because I always remember him being an absolute boring video content creator. And I think this is the most energetic I've seen him. Like, I don't think I've ever seen him more energetic than when his channels are under attack and he can try and grift people to give him money.
The amazing Trump cookbooks now that have.
Now again, he's selling Trump cookbooks. The guy who says he's making stuff that's not political. He's making his coffee not political. Buy my coffee and a Trump cookbook. Like, bro, I think he understands he's an absolute tard.
Have 120 over 100 recipes, things like that. But also kind of the people that come after me are so deranged and so weird.
Okay, this is fair. Some of the people that go after the Quartering are absolutely deranged. I will admit they are absolute Reddit tards who deserve every bit of hate. But there's a bunch of normal people who just mock you because you're a tard as well, okay? Not everybody's a deranged psycho. Not everybody's crazy dyed hair. Shit, I've got a fucking Medicare hat. I think I was wearing a Medicare shirt yesterday. I know you don't get along with a lot of those people because they call you out for your bullshit and they're big enough to make it happen. But yeah, they're not deranged, buddy.
I never really understand their tactics. So like last week I told you about this Twitter dork that like sent in fake
Oh, this one's good. Somebody sent in a fake support ticket. and just trolled one random employee, which I suspect he's talking about it because his wife bitched about it, so now he's got to go bitch to nearly 2 million people. Well, I guess not really 2 million people, it'd be like 70,000 people. That somebody trolled his wife and he's upset and we need to do something about it. Like the absolute beta cuck he is. And I'm sure she disappears somewhere with her flight instructor, which again, I said in the last video, she doesn't even fly. She literally disappears on a plane with a dude for hours and hours on end and leaves to go get air quotes pizza while he gets drunk in the basement alone. Like, bro, what are you doing? But I guess this is your right-wing conservative savior getting cucked every day, right? Holy shit. Oh my god. We're 4 minutes, almost 4 minutes into his video, and we haven't even got to the topic at hand, which was woke psychos trying to destroy local business for being conservative, and it backfires, hopefully. Look, if you read that, you would think he's talking about some actual conservative business, like some mom and pop shop that's out there like selling burgers or ice cream or maybe even a hardware store. No, it's him. It's him and his coffee that got one bad review that he's complaining about.
My website to ship it. So it's cheaper than it ever was, and it's coming the same night.
Cheaper than it ever was. 2 bags of coffee, a tiny bag of pretzels. You'd get more pretzels out of a vending machine than you get with the quartering, and some freeze-dried strawberries, and it's $100. Bro, I applaud the grift. I don't know how you got this many morons to buy your stuff. I applaud it. I should study you. The other problem is, I can't be as boring as you.
Reviews are starting to come in, but then I noticed this 1-star review, and I was like, that's odd, because really the only people that are buying it right now are people who have bought it before. Or
right there, he says it. It's weird I'm getting reviews because the only people buying it are the people who have been buying my BS garbage since I started the company. Why are random people buying my stuff? He gets it. He knows nobody wants to buy his shitty overpriced coffee in the real world. And the only people he can shill it to are the conservatards that will buy it. Like, these are the tards that be like, oh, we need to give all our money to Rumble to help it succeed. And then they go and get iShow Speed and then tell the smaller creators they have to pay Rumble to live stream and get features. It's like, no, nobody's actually doing that. Why? Why?
or who will hopefully buy it after this video, to support, to get their Mother's Day gift out of the way, but to support the channel.
Yeah, notice he says, you need to buy this to support him. And then the Mother's Day thing, which is the entire point of this box, is tangentially related. It's not to support your mom. It's to support the quarter pounder, Jeremy Hambone.
I know that the gift box, I know it's on the pricier side.
And he knows it's expensive. He knows he's ripping people off. Oh my God.
My hope is that with Amazon, by next year, I'll be able to sell this same box for 15% less money.
15%. So you still want to sell it for $85. Fuck off. That's still like 5 times more than you buy all this stuff individually at a grocery store.
And make the same amount. But I noticed this odd 1-star review.
Again, look at this. Look at this for just a second here. 4.8 out of 5. A singular negative review. And the quartering crashes out to how many views? 70,000 people. Just absolutely crashes out.
Where everything, look at all these verified purchases, 5.
Hold on. He's saying these are verified purchases. Human 44655. A verified purchase. Man, that sounds like a bot, don't it? I am human 44655. Totally not a random in India that is being paid for to leave a positive review. Yeah, I'm terrible at accents. Yeah, I know. Make fun of me for it. Sir, good review.
5 with pictures, so they actually bought it.
Yeah, no, okay. Nobody leaves good reviews. Okay, I guess I can't say nobody. It is very hard to get good reviews. The only time people leave reviews is when bad things happen. Okay, when in my corporate days, when I was in the corporate office working, nobody leaves good reviews. The only reviews they leave are when they had a bad experience, okay? If you don't have reviews, you're doing good. And if you have, again, a like 96% perfect rating, that's questionable. I would find that extremely questionable.
So I'm like, what the heck? A 1-star review? Let me look at this. And then
All right, so he kind of skips over a lot of this, and I can break this down pretty damn quick. But if you read this review, it's like the reusable K-cup adapter, first off, nothing special, but it's nice to include, doesn't really add as much value since a 4-pack of these are under $10. Perfectly understandable. You get a single K-cup adapter, but you can buy 4 for under $10. 2 bags of coffee, 12 ounces, retail for $17.99 in the store. Like, they go with 3 snacks, yogurt-covered pretzels, chocolate-covered coffee beans, and honey sticks. The pretzels and beans, same issue as the coffee, just far too expensive for what you're getting. The honey sticks, same issue, but 100 times worse. There may be 10 sticks in the package. At my local farmer's market, I can get 4 or $1. $1. And he's selling all this bundled together for $100. Bro, that's why people are complaining. That's why you're going to get complaints. It's overpriced as hell.
look at this thing they wrote. All the
That looks like an actual review of somebody who's genuinely pissed at the product they received, okay? It's not somebody that's just like, it's not like, oh, this is a Nazi seller, we need to get... No, these are legitimate complaints.
this long, and then they give it a 1-star, and guess what? What a coincidence. This person is not a verified purchaser.
Okay, I'm gonna back it up for a second, because that's actually
So I'm
answered.
like, what the heck? A 1-star review? Let me look at this.
The damn review
And then
itself.
look.
I ended up giving my brother half, but insisted that we will be repackaging this item in a proper gift bag before giving it to mom. So this brother, the person that bought this, bought it because it was the quarterings, and only bought it because it was the quarterings. And the person's that's leaving the review is their brother, and mad that they spent $100 on this bullshit when they could have gotten something nice for their mother, and now they have to spend more money to package it to give it to their mother for Mother's Day. And he's like, well, it's not the actual person who bought it. No shit, because they're a dent. They're a dent. They're a mark you went after, and you got them. They're not going to leave the review. They're one of your subscribers, homie. Like, of course the person who actually paid for it isn't going to leave it a bad review. It's the person who's affected by the purchase. Like, holy shit. Okay, I've gone too long on this. I'm going to jump to the end. This is where it gets great.
And again, he's not even a...
But here we go. Here's where he asked everybody to go and report all his negative reviews to Amazon so that he has a perfect rating, and is mass flagging people leaving reviews to con the rating system at Amazon, which I think this violates actually YouTube policies and Amazon policies, if I'm not mistaken.
verified reviewer. I reported it, but who knows? Maybe if like 100 people report it, it'll get taken down, but he's very obvious.
There it is. 100 of you need to go report this as a fake review so I can get my coffee at perfect 5-star ratings that are totally not paid for, and they're all legitimate reviews. Which I'm pretty sure I've seen these pictures on his website at some point in time. So I don't think these are gonna be real reviews, buddy. But yeah, go watch his video. The amount of cope he has is absolutely insane.